Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I pray you're doing well wherever you are. Remember, you are blessed, you're highly favored. God is for you. Who can be against you? If this is your first time, welcome, welcome. New soul tribers, returning soul tribers, thank you so very much for your continuous love, your support. I'm sending you the purest of love and light wherever you are, in your corner of your world, making things better, brighter around you. You're making a difference. I do appreciate you. Thank you for your comments. I am encouraged too by reading those. So thank you so very much. All right, so Spirit is saying, okay, just the first card that fell out. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Mistakes. So mistakes, sometimes we have regrets about the things that happened to us in our life, in our past. It doesn't mean that you're in this dark place now. I don't know, maybe you are. But sometimes you're in a place where you reflect on the mistakes that you have made, you know, the things that you allowed to happen in your life. And sometimes we have regrets, but I think it's important for us to always remember that things happen in life. We can't change it. Yes, some of it maybe could have been avoided, but some of it's just life. It's life that happens, and we just have to learn and move on, realizing that it's not a loss, it's a lesson. We learn something for life that we can even turn around and encourage somebody else regarding any mistakes. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, you know, remember, you're not a victim, you're a victor, you're an overcomer. And don't allow the things of the past to keep you trapped in fear, because that is exactly what the enemy wants. When we have this thing that is gnawing at us every day, I wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know, it's like Spirit is saying, acknowledge it, forgive, and release. Move on. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. You're not lost. All of us, we fall down, but we get up. That's a song by Donnie McClurkin. We fall down, but we get up. A saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. Based on these mistakes, you may have been feeling, or you're feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. Maybe people walk away from you. See, sometimes we may think it's a mistake, but again, God will allow things to happen to us for our good. We may look at it as a missed opportunity. People abandoned us, walked out on us. For a lot of you, this is what happened. You meet people, you thought you could trust them, don't we all? We thought we could trust them. We thought that they would be here for us. And only to know that a lot of them, they took our kindness for weakness. But if you're not careful, that can put you in a victim mentality. You feel like a castaway. You're out in the cold. Maybe people abandoned you, walked away from you. They made promises for better or for worse. You thought that these people were going to have your back always, only to be left out in the cold. Spirit is saying all is not lost. All is not lost. And I know during this time of the year, even though it's supposed to be the happiest time of the year, and it can be, but for a lot of us, for a lot of people, it's also one of the saddest time of the year as well, because that's when people celebrate and get together. And when we look around and those people who we thought would have been there, they're no longer there. But again, all is not lost. You are still here. It's just an opportunity. It's a learning opportunity. It's so that it's again, life is a lesson. We are in school. We are in school. So it's like, if you allow that event or that thing in your life to get you to a place where you are withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary, then if you allow that to win, then it's like you're stuck in first grade or second grade, when in fact you're supposed to use that. It's like you're in school, you got that question wrong. Next time, when you're studying again, you're going to try to avoid the same thing, right? You learn from your lessons. You learn from the mistakes. You learn, you live and you learn. Yeah, Spirit is saying to heal, release, purify, and cleanse. At this time, some of you could be meditating, working with crystals as well. Some of you, I'm sorry about that. I guess maybe divine confirmation too. So some of you, like I see here with the mistake card, somebody taking time, maybe going to the beach to reflect. Maybe some of you are doing that just to heal, to spend some time with yourself, by yourself, with the divine as well. You're in hermit, where you're releasing, you're purging, and you're cleansing, whatever this is. For a lot of you, you're no longer resisting. You're no longer resisting. You're no longer holding back. You're willing to do the healing work, whatever means necessary. It's like as we come to the closing of this year, 2023, so many things happen, whether it's this year or years in the past, that a lot of us, this year is really an eye-opener. For a lot of you, this year, you're coming in, this is like your greatest year of transformation, of healing. There's a lot of things that's been revealed to you. A lot of you, the scales have fallen off of your eyes. It's like now you're able to see people, places, and things in a brand new light. For a lot of you, a lot of us, it's like we were deceived. We were unawakened. Our eyes were open, but we were really blind to what was going on in the spiritual realm. And so for a lot of you, this year is your biggest year of healing. Working on yourself. It's like you're getting closer with divine. Your purpose, your calling. It's like now you're connecting the dots. You're actually connecting the dots now. Yeah. All this emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, things around you affecting you. It's just a lot of healing. For a lot of you, a lot of us, it's going to take for us to pull away, to get into that hermit. We need to be able to feel it in order to heal it. Because as we step into a new year, we don't want to bring all this baggage and toxicity. Meeting new people, going new places, new connections. Some of you, new jobs, new positions. We need to release what is no longer serving us so that we can move into this season of abundance. Wow, I can't make it up. Finality, farewells, leave behind closure. Absolutely. Walk away from what no longer serve us. We do the healing, say the farewell, which writing the forgiveness letter, forgiving others, forgiving you. God already forgave you for the mistakes that you have made. What is it? For some of you, some of us, we have made mistakes that, or we have done things that we haven't shared with anybody. Only God knows, and He forgave you already. But the hardest part is for you to have like that last funeral, that finality, that closure, leaving the past in the past. You can't take it with you for where you're going. You cannot pour new wine into old wineskin, Spirit is saying. We need to release all of these bitterness, resentment, anger, all the hurtful words that we said even to ourselves. People have said to us. Spirit is saying, stop dwelling on those bitter memories. For some of you, leaving people, places, and things and behind, it will be bittersweet. But it is something that is needed. It is necessary. See, releasing, letting go again, moving on, walking away. So this is what a lot of you, a lot of us are called to do at this time. To release what no longer serves us. What is it that is keeping us back from walking into our purpose, our divine calling? I know for sure this year is like my biggest awakening, because there is so much to the spiritual realm. It's like, oh my goodness, it's like, wow, I can't even put it into words how, it's kind of like feeling as if, oh my goodness, I was naive. But it's like when you don't know, you don't know. It's like you could be looking at people across from you. Again, somebody who looks like you, human being, but they're being operated by a different entity. So many things so far has been released. It's like people smile in your face and their heart is so evil. Just the wickedness. I've also seen many beautiful things. Love and light. Just meeting you guys, my soul tribe, my family. You lift me up. You encourage me. You inspire me as well. It's about balancing it out. I mean, if I didn't make all those mistakes or those mishaps happen to me that I thought were, made me a loser, or I lost so much. But like the song by Fantasia, sometimes we have to lose to win again. And sometimes it is when we lose and we win again, is like that's the biggest one. Because that is when, after we've learned the lessons that push us into healing ourselves, loving ourselves, valuing ourselves, prioritizing ourselves, then when we get whatever it is that we have prayed for, interceded for, then it's like it's out of this world. Because we took those lessons and we learned from them. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. It's only a part of the learning process. See, there are things in life that people can tell you, avoid, don't do, but then there are certain things in life that only you alone can face yourself. So all of us, this is why we're so beautiful together as a collective, because we learn. Spirit is saying, be open to change. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. So release those mistakes. Be open to change. A lot of us, we want the new, but we don't want to change. And Spirit is saying, you can do this. You are strong. You are determined. You can persevere through this. And self-discovery. You get to know more about yourself. Get to love yourself. Know your strengths. Know your weaknesses as well. But be open to change. If we keep doing the same thing over and over and we want change, they said that's insanity. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So Spirit is saying you are strong. You think that you can't do it, but trust me. You have been through a lot. And Spirit is saying you can get through this as well. I have faith in you. When you are weak, I am strong. I will carry you. And this is why we are here, because iron sharpened iron. I am here to encourage you. You are here to encourage me. This is how we do it. This is how we do life. And this is why we vibrate on a soul level. A lot of things, it will resonate with us than it will with a lot of people. Patience. Manifestations are on the way. So Spirit is saying, for some of you, this is your time. You have been patient and your answers are on the way. This is beautiful. It's on the way. So maybe you were withdrawn, feeling single, lonely, in solitary. What is it you're praying for? Companionship, friendship, a soul tribe, people who are loyal, faithful, you can trust. Spirit is saying you prayed for it. And it's on the way. Your answers are on the way. You see, what you going through, some obstacles and challenges in life can do, it allows you to have a bigger, stronger relationship with God. God knows that He can trust you. Yeah, He can trust you. Spirit says there's nothing to fear. Expecting the worst, a fear of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. No, Spirit says, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Fear, F-E-A-R. It is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. The enemy just wants to keep you in your head, keep you trapped, as if you lost something. No, if that person was for you, you would not have lost them. Plus, you can't lose a human being. People do what they want to do. People make decisions every day. It doesn't matter. You could love, love, love. But again, if that person does not love you, you have no control over that situation. You could have loved your job and you lost it. Spirit is saying it's time to move on. Be open to change. Be open to new experiences. And I'm telling you, when God does it, it is well done. When God does it, it is well done. So whether people walked away from you, you were fired, people failed you, disappointed you, betrayed you, the divine is saying, don't worry about it. I am going to make a way out of no way for you. Those people were not good for you anyway. For some of you, those people, they created emotional storm in your life, turmoil, unstable. You know, they were affecting your mood. You were stressed. All this argument, fussing, fighting, that's toxic. God has something better in store for you. He has something greater. Look, success. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. Yeah. Whatever it is that you have been working on, Spirit is saying, it is here. It's your time to shine, my friends. It is your time to shine. I can't make it up. Success is here. See, sometimes we think that that thing was the best thing, that person was the best, and we have not seen anything yet. God always saved the best for last. trouble does not last always. So release any self-limiting beliefs that you have, any negative thoughts that creating a roadblock in your life. Spirit is saying that's not your portion. Yeah, wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. Absolutely. This is what happens when you go through tests and trials. You gain knowledge through the experiences, or you may have somebody speak into your life and you get some wisdom from it. Some of you, from the things that have happened in your life, you will be able to be a wise counselor for a lot of people around you as well. No test, no testimony. Your mess will be your beautiful message. Beauty for ashes, my friends. Your scars that you look on, they're beauty marks. Those are the receipts that you'll be able to show the world, because people won't be able to believe that you have been through those things and you survive. You are still here, all because you are open to change. You're stronger than you think. Spirit is saying, I know what I put in you. I am your architect. I am your engineer. I built you tough for this. You thought Ford was tough? Trust me, you are stronger. Only you could go through what you've gone through. Most people couldn't. Most people can't. For a lot of you, you were patient in the silence, even when you weren't hearing from the divine, from God. You kept working on yourself. You were praying, manifesting the life that you desire, you deserve. And Spirit is saying it shall come to pass. It's your time to shine. Wow, I love it for you. Spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. This is you. You are spreading your wings. You now, my friends, have the confidence that gives you freedom to grow, freedom to live, freedom to expand. It's like you are moving around fearless. You are fearless at this time. You are fearless. For some of you, coming into your twin flame, a spiritual connection, you know, between you and your divine partner, counterpart. Let me tell you, what God has for you, it is for you. And nobody, no one can take it away. When you go through things in life, especially when you are on the divine's mission as an ambassador, things will happen. You know, you thought they were happening to you, but it was happening for you, for your greater good. So that now you can be this strong person, unshakable, unbreakable. It doesn't mean people won't test you, but it's like they're only a small fish. It's like for what you have gone through, you persevere, you push through. I mean, it's like you're like a ram. It's like no turns you on. You are unstoppable, my friends. You're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Wow. And you're coming into the partnerships, the connections where you've been working on yourself. And this is why, you know, things may take a little while. We see here with the patience card. You were patient while God was working on you. Because God is working on the people who He wants to be with you, because you have been through enough. You've met and dealt with enough fake and phonies in your life that God is saying enough. Lessons learned. Congratulations. You passed the test. And it's like, now this is your reaping season. Communicate, receive, and express the truth. Yes, it's like God is saying, you know, this is like the sword. God is saying, receive and express the truth. Right now, you're getting the truth. You will be speaking the truth. All of this will be your testimony of how you overcame this entire thing, from you making mistakes, from you being abandoned by the people whom you love, you trust. People withdrew from you. They left you out in the cold. You had to go into hermit to heal yourself from all the emotional storm and traumas and dramas that you have gone through, and your ability to get up. They knock you down 9, you got up back 10, to drag yourself up. Walk this path by yourself, you and God, saying farewell, leaving behind, closing out chapters and cycles that no longer serve you. God knew those people were not good for you. He knows, and he knew that that place you were working, that is not where you were meant to retire. He has greater plans ahead of you. Going through the healing process is not easy, because then you have fear to deal with. The enemy will bring up all of these things to torment you, to make it seem as if every word the enemies have said to you and every lies that the enemy spoke over your life, that it was going to come to pass. You were in that emotional storm. It's like your mood was up and down. You know, one minute you're in faith, next minute you're walking in fear. But I love the ability, the finality for you to stand up for yourself, to push through, to grab, to pull yourself up by the bootstrap. David said, I was glad when they said unto me, come, let us go into the house of the Lord. And from all of this, look at the wisdom. You are wise. You're an old soul. Whether you're young, whether you're old, but I'm telling you, you have some experiences to share with the world. And because you have been so patient, this is why everything that your heart's desire, that business that you have been working on, you've been healing your heart, mending the broken pieces, and now it's time, success. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. What is it? Your job, that if you have a channel, that side hustle, whatever it is you've been working on, Spirit is saying, success from what you pour your heart into. It's your time to shine. So now you know why those people couldn't come with you. They were dead weight. Now you know why you went through all of those lessons, because now they're going to be your blessings. Your pain is your purpose. Your purpose is your profit. Now you will be able to reap the fruits of your labor. Yeah, because you took a leap of faith. You took a risk on yourself. Stepping into the beauty of the unknown. That is called faith. That's the fool's journey. You took a chance because you realized that you can't trust people. You have to put your trust in God. And you said, where He leads me, I will follow. And now look at you now. Look at you, from all that sacrifice, giving up something so you could have better. Now, my friends, you're in recognition. Admiration for your hard work is coming. A lot of things, you see, your manifestations are on the way. Success is here. It's your time to shine. And recognition. This reminds me of the 6 of Wands. Recognition is here after all this sacrifice, after you took that leap of faith. Well done. I am so proud of you. So proud of you. The best is yet to come for you. Just know that. You're on top and you're getting higher. Wow, I am so happy, so grateful. All of us have a story, my friends. Life happens, but it's our response to it. It's our response to life. You can either allow it to knock you down, or you can cry, heal, forgive, and decide, you know what? I'm going to keep pushing. I am going to keep going. I am here. I have breath in my lungs. That means it's not over. It's not over until you win. It is not over until we win. Happy birthday to you, Scorpio. I hope you made it to the end. Happy, happy birthday. May everything that your heart desire comes through. And again, this is such a beautiful message for you on your birthday. And for those of us, it's gone. For some of us, it's coming. Continue. Keep up the hard work. God bless you. Until next time. Take care.